Lately, it feels like almost every week we hear about another person shot and killed by a police officer in the United States. In fact, statistically, this happens 2 to 3 times a day. While most fatal police shooting victims are armed, hundreds each year are unarmed or carrying something other than a gun, like a screwdriver, broomstick, or even a wallet. And African American men are 5 times more likely to be shot and killed by police while unarmed than white men. While internal bias no doubt has a role in these staggering numbers, training may also play a part. In North Carolina, 1,528 hours of training are required to get a barber's license. The amount required to become a police officer? Just 620. That's over twice as much training to carry a set of clippers versus a gun. However, it's not just the amount of training that's the problem, but also the type of training. One approach to reducing this problem is through de-escalation training. By learning how to slow down and reduce the intensity of a dangerous situation, police have time to find non-lethal outcomes. This approach saves lives, especially when dealing with mentally ill, disabled, or non-native English speakers who may have trouble understanding instructions from police. In addition to improved training, we must start to hold police officers accountable when they injure or kill unarmed civilians. Despite the growing number of fatal shootings by police caught on camera, it is still difficult to get a conviction. Why is a conviction so difficult, even with video evidence? First, formal charges must be brought, but prosecutors may sometimes feel pressure not to charge officers they work with and rely on, and judges and juries often seem reluctant to convict police officers who've been charged. So if you're not a prosecutor, judge, lawmaker, or police chief, how do you make a difference? Start by getting involved at the local level. Learn what the use of force policy is with your local police. Do they have a de-escalation training program? Do they require officers to wear body cams? Is your police force as diverse as your community? Police chiefs report to mayors and local police commissions, so marches, rallies, and door-to-door campaigns can force these leaders to bring change. Register to vote and mobilize people in your community. We need to put pressure on politicians who refuse to support reform. We have to start showing up to vote in local and midterm elections and support local candidates and judges who push for strict prosecution of officers who break the law. And as tempting as it may be, don't skip out on jury duty. You may just be the person a trial needs. While the numbers around police violence can feel overwhelming with no concrete solution, in reality, one person, one voice, one moment can help lead the way to incredible change.